Good morning, everybody. Hope you're having a good morning. My dogs are running around looking for squirrels. They are, especially Pepper, she's very intent on getting some squirrels. And the squirrels are very intent on eating my wife's cushions. So, almost got it. Almost got that ball. All right. I want to have a little bit to drink. Hope you guys are having a good day. And if you'll, hope you have some beverage to start your day off. Get your motor running. We were out for a good walk. It's only 50 degrees out, but it feels warmer. It feels almost like it's 60. I don't know if it's because of the humidity and the fact that there's no wind. I mean, it's not, I don't see anything moving. Uh, Pretty much no wind right now. Anyway, um, I may sound like a little bit of a broken record on this when it comes to AI, but it's so crucial that I wanted to bring it up one more time. And that is, oh my gosh, is that I think, yeah, the neighbor dog's out. Hold on. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Hold on a minute. I might pause this just since we just got started and see if I can get the dogs to not go too bananas. Hold on, guys. Does everybody be okay? Okay. That worked out really well. I wish I hadn't turned it off because you guys would have been amazed by what you heard. There was nothing. They pretty much got along. Well, they didn't get along. They just kind of didn't start anything. So that's nice. That's great. I like that. Okay, broken record. I have I've talked several times about context. Context is really difficult because not only is there the context of what goes in, which is all the data, and there's a lot of discussions about it. There's adding context to what you want to do. Um, there's increased contents where you can add things in after the model's been created, but you want to add something that's about your project or something like that. Those kind of things are essential. But then there's the other things too. Security. I talk to one of the AIs, I can have it two ways. One, I could have what's installed in my office, or I can use another one that may be more specialized. So one of them, the one I use in our office is Copilot, and the one that's specialized, I call it specialized because it's known for having a little bit better, robust answers to queries, and that's Claude. And I'd say 90% of the time, uh, Copilot works out what I would need it to do. When I use AI, a lot of times I have to, there are times when the AI just doesn't quite get it. And there's maybe a lot of reasons for that. But back to my point. Copilot, 99% but sometimes there's stuff that just Copilot just can't help me enough with, and I'll go to Claude, and it typically will be enough for me to get Claude to help me through the project, or the pain point, I should say, not the project. But when I talk to Claude, I actually give it a file. It is the code file, not the project, not the services that's attached to nothing else, just the code file. It's usually 300, 400 lines of code. Anyway, but it gives it important contents like my variable names, the class name, stuff like that, so that when it talks to me, it doesn't like start from scratch. Now, that will unnerve some people in business when you say, I've copied something up to another site. Oh, programmers, if you're a programmer, you know that if you have one file, it's not going to do very much. But Glenn, if you do it all the time, eventually they can have all your files. And then it's like, I'm not even giving them, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not using code that ever used in financial situations or uh, people or stuff like that. It's test code. Luckily, I'm doing a lot of test stuff right now, which again, one less thing. But the point is, I had to give it context, or else it's going to be much harder for me to use it. Context. But there's also how much do you want the AI to see of your stuff? You know, I'm have some people are like, oh, how about DeepSeek? Well, you can put DeepSeek in, but if you don't, yes, how much access do you want a Chinese AI to have to your code base? Most of the AIs right now I do are in chat mode. They can't even see files unless you actually load them up. But that's kind of the point, isn't it? How does the AI ever become good enough to understand your problems if it can't see at least more than one page of your solution? I want you to imagine that you went in and somebody said, we're working on, I'm going to make something up. We're working on creating a new hot dog stand in the Central Park. Okay, what do you have? And they bring out and they said, well, these are the screws we have. Okay, can you help me? This is the screws. Yeah, to build the stand. Okay. Yeah, looks like you have a nice set of screws. Okay. All right. Thanks. Bye. You're done. Next time you come in, they say, oh, we're working on a fire engine. Okay. Uh, what do you want me to look at? Here's all the paint we have. Is that enough paint for the fire engine? Yeah. That's a lot of paint. How big is the fire engine? Don't need to know that. Or you could ask that. It won't ask that because it doesn't know it has to. They're learning that. They're getting better at it. But that's the problem is until we get enough either ability when we ask for information to give it enough context to what's going on, or it has the ability to see a little bit more than just the little window that we have, it becomes very difficult for it to work things out. Anyway, I've harped enough on context. I will not do that tomorrow. I'm going to give you a break when it comes to context and context windows and context information. I will say that I had some more context yesterday about my Copilot. Jesus. Okay. Yeah, there's a thing you can add call it instructions where you can add just context to it. So I did that. All right. Talk to you guys later. Puppy dog, look away.